Good morning, everybody. It is June 3rd, 8:20 Central Standard Time in the morning, and we're here looking at the NASDAQ. Sorry I haven't been on the streams the past couple days. Just haven't felt like recording myself, honestly, and that's just really not a good thing for me. I need to be recording myself, reviewing my trades, things like that. Yesterday, I traded two different prop firms. Yesterday, I traded Top Step. We were up $570. We only took a couple trades here and was able to secure that. It's a brand new Express account, so we're looking to kind of take this and get a payout by the end of the week. So looking to kind of get that taken care of. And then we also traded my funded futures, and yesterday we were able to secure $700, actually right here, $700 on 3 accounts. So in total yesterday it was a $2,600 day. We're looking to take these payouts on my funded futures. If we can get 2 more days of $100 or more, we're looking to get a payout on Wednesday or Thursday, I guess depending on when things settle and things like that. So really just trying to lock in. And if I can go ahead and take a look here at what's happening at the NASDAQ, I'm really trying to see another push up. I'm hoping that we don't push up here before market open, because I would like to see a pullback and then a push up maybe to the 600s, or if we could blow past the 600s. I see a lot of bullish action here. I mean, we did retrace just a little bit, let's see, on Friday, but honestly we've just been pretty bullish. I mean, I haven't seen any calls to the downside yet, so there's nothing for me to think, hey, I need to take a short. Maybe there's going to be something different today, but I don't really see too much. I mean, I would ideally like to see something around this level here, maybe, you know, back down here, and to see, you know, so we can have some liquidity, and then we can pull up here. So just gonna wait and see. We still have a couple minutes until market open, so I don't want to like rush anything or get into anything too soon. But we'll go ahead and wait, and we'll be back here in just a couple minutes, and we'll see what the market open has to bring for us. Okay, 1 minute till market open. Let's see what we can get into here. Just gonna wait and be patient. If we get some type of break here, I'm gonna be looking for that move up for sure. That's definitely what I'm looking at, is this move to break these highs, but I don't know if we're gonna go any lower. We might take a quick scalp, to be honest, because it's looking like we are near those highs, and I want to see a push above the 600s for sure. So we'll see. I don't want to get into an early position here.
Order rejected. Stop filled.
Order filled.
Stop filled.
So that's the trade for today. Very good trade, honestly. I mean, we've just been seeing a lot of bullish pressure here lately, and really, I mean, that's really the trade. I mean, I don't even know what to say. I mean, this is what we were aiming for, was push on market open, looking for the 600s, right? I was looking for a break now, which we probably will break above the 600s, right? But I mean, I think, right, that's my analysis. So when I say I think, people are like, you think? Well, yeah, because if everybody knew what was going to happen in the market, why would I even do any analysis or anything, right? Like, the point is we don't know. We're just trying to make an educated decision on, where the market's going to go. Right now, as you can see, we are totally tanking here. We didn't break the 600s. But again, I don't see a proper trade. And honestly, I'm just going to lock myself out. So we're just going to lock ourselves out. And we ended up making $645. Let's see, how long did that take us? About 1 minute. We made $645 in 1 minute. Very good trade. And that was just on our top step. So if you can take a look here on my funded futures, I was able to make $641 across 3 accounts. Again, these are all live funded accounts. So in total today, let's do the math. So 641 times 3. So we made $1,900 today. And again, this is 1 minute. We made $1,900 today in 1 minute, plus our 645. So we made $2,568. So in the past 2 days, we've made over $5,000 this week so far, and it's a Tuesday. $5,238. So, very good trade. This is on par with my strategy, right? Like, this is what I do trade market open. I do look for that initial volume. All you need is volume and liquidity. And you got to know what time to trade the markets. So those are really all the things that you need to be successful in trading, is volume, liquidity, and range, right? So we did have a range that we needed to fill here. And I mean, it was just a beautiful trade. I mean, we followed our stop loss pretty closely. We scaled out a position. I mean, it was just a very textbook trade, and I followed my rules, and then I'm done for the day, right? This is what I know. The old me would have went and got into another trade immediately, because the emotions are really high. I mean, to make $2,500 in 1 minute is absolutely bonkers. What the heck, right? Like, I work basically 80-hour checks, right? I'm working 160 hours a month, and I don't even make that much money, base pay. You know what I'm saying? I have to work for commission and stuff. So it's one of those things where it's just really unbelievable. I'm kind of numb to it, honestly. Like, and I'm glad I'm numb, because I want to take my emotions out of trading. It's just about following your rules. Like, if you can follow your rules and stick with your plan, you'll be very successful. But I just wanted to record this for you guys. Let's just let you know, hey, it is possible. The last week, we ended up taking $7,500 from the markets. And if everything goes well, we should be able to take about, on my funded futures, I want to really take out about $1,000. So we're looking about let's say a $3,000 payout from my funded futures. And then depending on where I'm at on my top step at the end of the week, we'll see where we go from there. Up $1,215. But again, top step takes 50% of that, so we're technically up only $600, which is amazing. I'm not complaining about that whatsoever. $600 in 2 days. And yesterday we took a trade. We were from 8:30 to 8:32. So I was done in 2 minutes. So yesterday in 2 minutes we made $570, and today in a minute we made $645. So $600 in about less than 5 minutes, technically. So again, I'm really happy. So this is really just showing you the power of just sticking to your rules. I'm honestly, I don't want to look at the charts the rest of the day. Now, if you can take a look, I'm just going to show you guys one thing here. I did mention that we were going to have maybe some pullback, maybe to the 500s to find some liquidity, and that's exactly what we're doing. We didn't get enough momentum to break this high here, and that's just one of the things that just ultimately held us back, and which is why we were trailing our stops. You know, I could see maybe we could come back to this level, or even right here we can see we can maybe see a push up to fill in this wick, but I don't really see another trade where I could make in terms of having a great risk to reward. If you look here, I just don't see a great trade. We haven't pulled back here all the way, which is this is where I'm expecting all the liquidity to be, because again, these levels were this morning pre-market. So maybe these levels, I mean, we could turn around and fill in this wick right here. Again, this is a 5-minute chart, so I'm not feeling that confident in it. But again, I found my trades for today, and I just executed. I mean, it's really plain and simple. Nothing too crazy, but just sticking to your rules. So again, really great trading day. We're up $2,500. We're up over $5,000 for the week. And just super blessed, super grateful. Honestly, I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about how trading can bring you closer to God, right? I'm a big believer in Jesus, and he's brought me so many things in my life. And you know, even when I'm to my lowest, I never feel like I'm there, because I know that something, you know, he's blessed me with the wisdom. When I wake up, I make sure that I pray to God to just give me the wisdom and the guidance to make wise decisions. I don't ask him to win trades for me, because in the grand scheme of things, like, winning trades doesn't mean anything. You have to understand what trading is about. I'm literally creating money out of thin air. Money's all fake. It's an illusion. But if you can focus your mind and make powerful decisions, you can create it out of thin air. I don't know what other profession you can make $5,000 in 2 days. It's just not possible. It's just really not possible. So I just want to let you guys know, trading is about making yourself better. Once you realize that and not focus on the money, I know it's hard, because that's what we get into trading for. And I'm guilty of it, because I got into trading for the money. I dropped out of college for the money. I told my parents, who have PhDs, that I'm going to be a millionaire in a year. And that was when I was like 21, 22. I'm 30 now, and I'm still not a millionaire. But I never gave up on the skill of trading, and now it's all starting to come together. And that was only because I was a hindrance to myself. Trading is like a mirror. Everybody's looking at the same thing, but you're really just trading yourself and your mind. If people really realize that, and the mind is very powerful. So if you can just focus on a couple things, make yourself better, be disciplined outside the charts. If you're not disciplined outside the charts, it's going to be hard to be disciplined in the charts, right? So focus on discipline, follow your rules. You know, I'm glad I didn't get back into this trade, because it's just looking like we're honestly too. You know, I'm glad I didn't get into this trade, but honestly too, if you've been watching the markets recently, and I'm sorry for all the new traders, but NQ's been garbage, honestly. Like, and I mean absolute garbage. Look, let me go to the 5-minute chart. You can see these trades from yesterday. I mean, basically same thing happened. I took market open buys yesterday. We came back down, and then we ended up moving past, right? And then, but look at the rest of the day. I mean, that's like, I mean, if you didn't catch this buy or sell here, I mean, maybe you could have waited for the push up, right? But I mean, it's just chopping all day. Like, what are you going to do with that? Like, what are you possibly going to do? You're going to blow your account. Like, all this that you see, war, buddy. Man, so many people lost accounts here, because there's no direction, there's no volume, there's no liquidity, there's nothing. There's absolutely nothing. This is terrible. And this is what it's doing today. Look at it right now. If I didn't catch these market opens, honestly, this price action is absolute garbage. It is terrible. Like, people are like just back and forth. They're chopping up in this market right now. I mean, look at these wicks to the downside, faking you out, thinking we might go bullish because we've already been bullish. Like, this price action is terrible. So you have to be very careful. Pick 1 or 2 trades right now and just move along. So, again, here is that pullback that I was talking about. I was hoping we'd get a little bit deeper, maybe into the 500s. But again, this is that push up. But I'm done. So I'm happy. I love you guys. I'm hoping this helps. And if I need to break down my strategy a little bit more, I can. My strategy is very simple. I'm a price action trader. It's like I am an old ass person because these new traders are talking about ICT and all this stuff and breaker blocks. I'm like support resistance, EMAs, and just straight price action. Like price action, I think, and that's all it is, right? Like price action is going to be there regardless because we're always going to have price action. So I like my trades to be very simple. Don't overthink it. Look at the price action, understand the movements. You have to understand that I've seen these plays 1,000 times. I've put in more hours on the charts than a lot of you because I've been doing this for about 10 years now, through Forex, through crypto. I mean, it's basically since 2015. I've traded the previous Trump term. I traded Biden's Trump term. I've traded COVID. Like, I've traded different market cycles that a lot of you that maybe have just entered the market in the past, like this year or the past year, maybe have not seen, which is great. You know, think of it like Netflix seasons, right? I'm on season 10. Okay. So I know, you know, there's patterns, right? The human brain is there to identify patterns. So at the end of the day, it's really just about finding what works for you. Just what works for you. And I'm very grateful. So sorry about that. I also work a 9 to 5 because I'm trying to break free from the matrix right now. Okay. So I am sorry. I had to do a couple dials and stuff to act like I'm working. But at the end of the day, I'm really trying to make this trading stuff work for me. And I've been my own hindrance. And I know a lot of you can feel the pain of being up. And my biggest struggle was, let's say I'm up $600. Maybe I'll place one more trade, right, for an example. And then I lose like $200. And I'll still be up $400. But my mind will want to get even. And it wants to get back to equilibrium because the mind wants to avoid pain, right? We want to get back to where we don't feel pain. And I would lose $200 and still be up $400 again in 1 minute and then proceed to just overtrade. And then I would be in this garbage mess down here. Like, it would be terrible. So I'm on a little rant. I'm on a hiatus, but I'm really feeling passionate because I want to motivate the next wave of traders and let them know you guys are closer than you think. A lot of you are profitable. You guys just make yourselves unprofitable. Right? You do all this work, all this analysis, everything. You do all the work. I know you do. You journal, you watch videos. I know it, man, because I've done it. I've done it over and over for 10 years, man. And I know how it can take a toll on you. But at the end of the day, most of you are profitable. Most traders are profitable. You guys just make yourself unprofitable by breaking your rules and not sticking to your strategy. It's really that simple. So if you've taken away anything from this video, I don't want it to be about the money. Who cares that I made $2,500 in a minute? I don't care. I'm more satisfied, and this is why I'm talking so much, because I followed my rules. That makes me more excited than anything. It's like, hey, I can follow my rules. I made $2,500, and I can just shut it down and then freaking dip. It's 8:45 in the morning. If I didn't have a job, which, again, this is just because I want consistent income. I want to be working. And at some point, I know I'm going to make more money on trading than I will my job, right? I made, technically, in the month of May, it was my first $10,000 month. Let that sink in. A $10,000 month. What would you guys do with an extra 10 racks, right? I was able to pay my bills, pay my credit cards, almost get completely out of debt with just trading. I was able to pay for things like that. Like, oh, how much was it? $300? Cool, no problem. $400? No problem. You know, boom, boom, boom. Just taking care of things. And it's all because of trading. And you guys can do it too. I'm just a regular person. I'm not somebody special. I think I'm special. We all do, right? But I'm really not special. I just put in the time and the work, and I really realized that this skill set is you versus you. And the reason I chose this skill set, because I don't have to have a boss. I don't have to have anybody hovering over me. I can just execute my strategy and be successful. So if you guys learned anything, is follow your rules, be disciplined, and stick to your strategy. Don't overcomplicate it. If you made more than $200 in a matter of a couple minutes, you are in the top percentile of people, man. Like $200 in a day, most people are going to work all day for that, man. And you do it in a couple minutes, clicking buttons. It's not, I'm in air conditioning, right? I'm not even doing hard labor. So be very grateful. Don't get greedy. The time will come. Small wins are more consistent than anything. Just grab and go. We'll keep it going. I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll see you guys in the next video.